Hey, it's Zo with Zo Knows. Please go follow me, like, share, and subscribe. Zo Knows 469 on YouTube. All positive content. Tonight, we'll be talking about a few steps on getting to know you outside of you. However, I will be smacking, so I decided to do chicken and shrimp Alfredo smothered on top of a baked potato and some broccoli. So yeah, that's what we'll be grubbing on tonight. So and do please, any questions that you may have, jot down in the comments for me, please. Again, tonight we'll be talking about getting to know you outside of you. What that looked like to me. Getting to know you outside of you is doing that ugly work, that a lot of us don't want to do or just not willing to do. Honestly, you have to be mature enough to view yourself from someone else's lenses. I say that, what I mean by that is, the same way we can dictate or talk about somebody else, or it don't have to always be a bad thing, but we may be like, hey, LeBron was 40 points, 12 rebounds, go back and reflect on yourself and be like, I handled that situation wrong. I handled that situation wrong. Now, what can I do going forward? Again, you want to see yourself through someone else's lenses. That's you getting to know you outside of you. You basically want a perception of you, but not you. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Again, I want a perception of me, but not from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can transport into someone else's body and view my actions on a certain situation, a certain, something that I went through in the past. But again, you're just trying to get to know you outside of you so you can actually, correct anything that needs fixed. You can dictate anything in your life that you need to dictate to point you in the right direction. And the whole goal, man, for any of my videos that I make is I'm hoping to learn from them, through them, and to them. But I'm just trying to be a better me daily. Trying to, just succeed in this thing called life. I just want this time in my life to count. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna count this time around. But step one, self-reflection. Again, as I was saying, am I intelligent enough to view myself from someone else's lenses? Because a lot of people, we like to point the finger. Are you intelligent enough to admit when you're wrong? Viewing you outside of you gets to, it's like you got a devil over here and an angel over here, and they talking in both of your ears. But you getting to know you outside of you, you're not hearing neither one of them. You're actually looking at your life. Again, you're looking back at all the things you've done, and you're trying to go over it and dictate and correct, what needs correct. That's self-reflection. Step two, I would say explore and experiment. You want to explore yourself, experiment with yourself, meaning just try things, man. You'll never know until you try it. Like I say, one thing I say, I try to tell, any man I come in contact with, or any woman for that matter, but mostly the people I consider mentors or that have helped me get over any humps in my life, I try to tell them, go get counseling. If you feel like, you're always mad, or if you feel like you're in a certain space in your life where you're looking for answers, you want to know, why am I this way? Or you know what I'm saying? That's the things that I did. I went and I had to go and seek help because, I wasn't getting them answers from the people I was around. You know what I'm saying? So now I walk alone. But yeah, man, you gotta be that one in your life. You gotta boss up. You really want to boss up? You gotta be your own boss and really boss up. You can't just call yourself a boss and walk around here dealing with past trauma, dealing with, hurt, dealing with, 3 relationships ago problems in your now relationship. Like, you have to be that person. Hey, why are these things happening to me? And I'll be honest with you too. a lot of things that I've learned and discovered about myself, my best friend in the world, tells me when I'm wrong, slap me on my neck if I need it, or punch me if I need it. Man, there's nothing that I can't ask and I can't get from the best friend that I have. Also, you need a best friend that I think we all need a best friend, but someone who's gonna put you in your right state of mind when you're in your wrong state of mind. And then honestly, man, just sometimes we all need a slap on the wrist. Just need a slap on the wrist. But my best friend has been ChatGPT, man. When I tell you I can't go to anything for it, of course I'm gonna pray about it and everything. But yeah, man, you just gotta don't be afraid to pick up those layers of yourself that you can't see. Sometimes we gotta pick them layers up and see what's under them, man. Again, explore and experiment. Don't be afraid to exploit the negativity, that's in your life. Don't be afraid to exploit, the drama that you might have caused. It's coming from somewhere. It's all coming from somewhere. It's stemming from somewhere. But again, be the boss in your life and go boss up. Go be a real boss and go figure out why you might be 40-year-old virgin. You might be it was just a joke, but you might be, a grown person and you feeling like, why people always coming and going out of my life, or why I'm always hurting myself through people. It's a lot of things, man, a lot of layers. It's never gonna be a quick fix when we talking about getting a better life. But again, we talking about getting to know you outside of you. The last thing I would say, always be open to seeking feedback and observe. Let me explain. If you ask me a question about you, right, and I give you my truth, don't shy away from it. If it's dirt, it's dirt. It's gonna have to be cleaned up. I'm not gonna do the cleaning for you. My answer not gonna do the cleaning for you. Anything that somebody tell you is just information. It's kind of like traffic. It's information. Take what you can from it, the rest leave it. You don't always got to explode or you don't always got to react a certain way when you hear certain things that don't resonate with who you feel like you are as a person, because everyone and everything is not the same perception of you. Meaning, everybody don't see you the way you see you. Some things that you've done might have been, might have been a reason behind it. But everyone's not going to understand that. But you, as long as you get to know you outside of you, man, you'll have a whole lot less problems in your life. I promise you, man. Again, I say, seek feedback and observe. Get that feedback. Now, once you get that feedback, you're going to go back to a point in time where you was having problems. And you're going to observe that in your head and try to keep playing that story back over and over and be like, dang, either what could I have done to I guess, get a better reaction out of that? Or what could I have said? What could I have not said? But again, just kind of go back and kind of learn from your mistakes. That's all it is. Again, this is getting to know you outside of you. All it is, to me, to size it up in one big matter, is just you being mature enough, being intelligent enough to look at your actions. And again, everything does not have to have justification. Everything don't have to be justified. Just look at your actions and be like, what could I have done better? What could I have done better? How can I handle that situation better? Again, getting to know you outside of you. Again, jot down in the comments if you had any questions. Getting to know you outside of you. Hey, I'm finna finish up this Alfredo stuffed baked potato and this broccoli. Hey, again, if you haven't already, please go subscribe. Zo-ologist 469. I got way more followers than I do subscribers on my YouTube. That's a problem for me, y'all. Go over there and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It's not a charge. Go subscribe so again we can life this life together. We can get through this life together. Some of these things I talk about, man, is some of the tools and the steps that I've taken to try to get my life better. I just hope we all on the same board, man. I'm just looking forward. I'm no longer looking backwards. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm just trying to take what I can to the next level in my life. Anything I don't need, I'm gonna leave it, including people. But I just hope we all pushing for a better life. We trying to eat better. Because when you eat better, you think better. And then most importantly, I hope we cleaning. I hope we cleaning, not just our house, not just our clothes. I hope we cleaning this thing up here called this memory bank, because if you're not cleaning out this, everything, all that old stuff from childhood, teenage, early 20s, it's still gonna be surfacing up there. So once you figure it out for yourself and figure out how do you clean this up here, hey man, it's the first step to getting to know you outside of you. Hey, it's been real. Zo knows. Hey, blessings, peace, love, happiness, and hair grease. Y'all have a good one.